Hey guys, this is FoxxyPop here, and today we're doing another episode of Dream Daddy. I just recorded a 31-minute video of this scene, and guess what happened? I didn't realize that I had... my game capture wasn't up, so you just have me talking in darkness for like 31 minutes. So because of that, my mouth is already profusely dry, which is why I have water. But I'm going to rush through this a little bit. It took about 31 minutes for this scene because I talked to everyone, so I'm just gonna rush it a little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, welcome back, Dream Daddy. Yay! We're talking to the dads, going to a barbecue, all the kids. If I don't sound surprised at all, it's because, again, I already did this scene, but we're gonna do it again, since I know it's actually recording. This is Robert. He lives across the way. Haggard man nursing a glass of whiskey eyes me up and down. Hey, I'm FoxxyPop. It's nice to meet you. He takes a long swing of his drink. Charmed. FoxxyPop and his daughter just moved in next door. Cool. You ever need recommendations on where to get a drink in this town? Ask this dude, Rob. Told you not to call me Rob.
Oh.
Right, got it. Robert ambles away without saying goodbye. He's not really a people person. Wow, I think I've actually met everyone else. Great, I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out at the table. I pick up some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to go to pleasantries. Dad? Ugh, they're gonna talk about weather. Go do it, make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. The plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around at the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? What a cool guy and mysterious. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. I feel like I'm speed talking. I just gotta get through it. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian right now, but I guess I could live with learning more about Robert. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey guys. FoxxyPop. How the heck are you? Setting into the neighborhood alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50 in there. The game looks great in high def 50-inch. Oh boy. FoxxyPop, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even got her first fish. It's good to see you talking your daughter out like that. Taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. I love being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Why is that an eyebrow raise? Being inside making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have kids. Wait, what happened last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met me in my army days. Came from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You could see the bone popping out through the skin, which is disgusting. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but I gotta carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been. I won't lie, to tell you there were some moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner-tubing down a river, and he lost a flip-flop. Miss that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Oof. Amanda and Daisy barrel to us. Laughing, Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors.
Right.
This is so bad. But I just want... It's so annoying. Anyway. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert. Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah, Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys, and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient curse urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such a quality reality television show. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and more documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're going to make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gotta keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. Then they eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Guess we're playing pretend?
Yes.
No, now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teacher says she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I won't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to the restaurant. She bit people, too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little playdate for them? They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Oh, thank God. Alright. Matt, Hugo, and Craig, these three. Art guy and barista and my friend who has a baby. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of time and place, and to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work art is created. You're talking big words. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great! Little River here is a great cheerleader. Aren't you, teeny bro? Aw. Craig grabs River's arm and waves them around. I did the other thing last time, but it was like, eh. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are.
Hey!
But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arm again and waves him around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in? I'll never get too comfortable. Almost done. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable. We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live in the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. She still does, though. Hey, she takes after her dad. FoxxyPop, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girls I don't recognize jogs over to me. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you looked cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? That's really cute. The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than if you were before you put it on. Ha. Hey, FoxxyPop, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmen. I'm just gonna call you Carmen because I can't say your full name. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend? And, your teacher? Huh? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. Oh. Yep, you still gotta give me that overdue term paper? Hahaha, great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned that finger gun move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Huh? This dude's bad. He's like, I'm gonna be a rebel. My dad can't control me. That's his deal. Kinda feel like. Hugo looks around the party. You must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette, then flicks it into the gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Oh. Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants and nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of the yard too.
I don't know.
I still think he's a cute dude. He's a sweetie. They're all sweeties. The children are sweeties. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that, FoxxyPop. This is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a real rough time. As much as I was to be a cool dad, I have to be the authority dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and as a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber. See that right there? You can't say that.
I don't know.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
I don't know.
Don't know. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18. She thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as much it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college what then happens? Don't let us eat your time, FoxxyPop. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. These are the people that I was like, oh, okay. So, I don't know, Joseph is just, I don't know, he's just too much suburban, rich dude dad to me. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead, Goth, and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had the house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warm in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements a crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. FoxxyPop, I was just having a conversation with Damien, hear about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a cooperation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She's the one I took to Death, Goth, and Beyond. Dead Goth. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think I've given him too much of like a goth teenager voice. I think I'm just gonna stick with it. I think for a second I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey Amanda, would you consider yourself a goth? Amanda yells back, I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool though. Pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. And Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? Then it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. No flirting with my child's man. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph, two twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey, won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish?
Give it a rest, buddy.
Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth.
Come on.
I have squeezed 4 little. Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine, Mary. Okay, cheats. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Oh, Lucian, have I introduced you to FoxxyPop yet? Hey, it's the punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christian, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yup. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Do you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They describe carnivorous type people as blood lappers. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns the grill. Just enough a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
Oh my.
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and a poke tattoo last week. I thought it's heading up pretty good. It's healing! It's healing! Lucian.
Oh no.
We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, the number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in there. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He works faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side, one after another. The dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. This is the best part. You probably didn't know this, FoxxyPop, but Joseph knows about around here from his grillsmanship. He's ungrillable. That's a bad pun. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this? Can't we just appreciate the artist? Never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into babysitting games, she really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all the dad book? Dad book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmen and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to her place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? So last time I felt like it was a networking event. I'm just gonna say, I got a burger in me. Sweet, if I can impact any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that that was a bad situation, but if you are ever uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings get you through to the other side. We ate rockin' burgers today, and it was good. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. I'm free! 7 minutes. I was able to cut her down just by speed talking. My mouth's so dry. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna stop it here because this is the end of the little part. And this is where I stopped it last time. I hope you guys do enjoy, and if you do, please like, maybe subscribe through my pain and suffering for you guys and my poor throat. I hope everyone's staying safe at home from this pandemic. And if you guys tell me down below, who is your favorite dream daddy? Bye!